everybody doing today? Hi, Kingdom. Come on in, come on in, come on in. How is everyone today? Come on in. We are going to have an open discussion today about narcissists. Let's talk about narcissists. How are you guys? Come on in, come on in, come on in. How are you? How is everybody doing today? How is your day going? How is everybody doing today? Come on in, come on in. As you come in, hit the like button. If do me a favor, just let YouTube know that you are appreciating these conversations. Come on in, come on in. And as you come in, give us a like, okay? Come on in. How is everybody doing today? How are you guys doing? And today we are going to talk about narcissists. We're going to have an open forum today, whatever you guys want to talk about, whatever is on your mind, whatever situations you're going through, whatever happened that uh, you're still um, thinking about it, whatever it is, let's talk about it. How is everyone doing today? How are you guys doing? And I'm so happy that you took time out of your busy schedule to stop by. And I appreciate and love every single one of you. You guys are completely just amazing. And I appreciate you so much. So, how are you guys doing today? How is everyone? Come on in. We're going to have an open discussion. So come on in, come on in, come on in. How is everybody doing today? How are you guys? And how is your day going? What are you guys up to? I hope you guys are having an amazing, amazing and wonderful day. I'm so happy to have you here, and we're going to talk about narcs today. We're going to have a narcissist conversation today. So whatever is on you guys' mind, whatever you guys is bothering you, whatever is a triumph, whatever is a struggle, whatever is a concern, that's what we are talking about today. So come on in to let me know you're doing okay. Say hi, and we'll wait a minute or two, and then we will just get started on whatever you guys want to talk about today. Today, I decided that once a week I'm just gonna open up the floor, and whatever it is that's going on, whatever you guys have going on, that's what we're going to talk about, because that's what's important. What is happening with you guys? What is your concerns? And how we can help you guys get through it? How we can help you guys um, see that there is light at the end of the tunnel, and know that if you have God and you have faith, that no matter what it is that you're going through, God is going to be there to assist. He's going to be there to guide us and protect us and shield us and cover us, and give us all the keys that we need in order to be successful, to move forward, that we know that this was is just a period in time that we had to learn something about ourselves and something about life. And so we're just going to press forward. Hi, how you doing today, Shalu? How are you today? I'm so happy that you are back. I'm so happy to see you today. How are you? How is your day going? What are you up to today? How is everything going? Any different news since yesterday? Any progress? How are the kids doing? And how are you doing? Because we need you to be healthy, 100% mentally healthy and physically healthy. Let's see. Hi, I'm watching from Gambia again. Yeah, yeah, I remember from yesterday. And I'm so happy that you're able to stop by. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Come on in. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to stop by. So, how is your day going? Are you having a good day today? I hope everyone's having a good day. I really do. I hope that you guys are in good spirits. I hope that you guys are just trusting God in the process, no matter what process we are in, whether we are in it and confused and frustrated, or on our way out and looking for guidance, or whether we just got out and we're just confused and it doesn't make sense. It's all really confusing. Maybe we're feeling um, different emotions about that, or whether we're going through a divorce or just going through that separation, or we're out the gate, but we still have those memories that we hold on to. Whatever stage you guys are in, that's what we're going to talk about today. Whatever it is you guys want to talk about. Charlo said, "Yes, indeed, thanks," and not much progress yet. While later, I have to go back to Europe. Okay, well, I hope that when you go, that your trip is a safe one. I hope that it is a prosperous one. I hope that it serves you well, and that you are just remembering what God we serve, which our God is a wonderful, merciful God, and that He shields and He protects you, and that your situation with your narcissist, I'm just praying that it does get better, and it gets easier, and that you learn how to maneuver, because I think that's really, really important, that when we know that we're dealing with narcissists, it's just little tricks and tips to help us maneuver around them. That way, we're not always angry or frustrated or confused or whatever emotion they stir up in us, that we learn that we can have a sense of just we are just calm no matter what they're throwing at us. Let's see. Hi, the Wilsons. How are you today? How are you? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we are having an open discussion about narcissism, narcissists. Just whatever you guys want to talk about today, whatever concerns you guys have, whatever questions you have. If you need encouragement, that's what we're doing today. If you need love, that's what we're doing today. You need prayer, that's what we're doing today. So come on in. I'm so happy and so grateful for everyone stopping by out of their busy day. So I appreciate every single one of you, and everybody say hi to each other. I love it when you guys communicate with each other. And what is on your mind today? What are some concerns? Today is open forum, so whatever you guys want to talk about, whatever concerns, whatever questions, whatever support you need, that's what today is for. So come on in, come on in. I hope everybody is having a good day. As you come in, give us a like. Let YouTube know that you are really enjoying the channel, and that um, we're here and let them know that we're here to support each other. We're here to love each other. We're here to love on each other. And I just want everyone to be in a great, happy space, regardless of what the situation is. So let's see. The Wilson said, "I am fine. I have a question. It's been 2 years since I started no contact. How do I get over the memories of missing him?" Um, we kind of touched on this yesterday. It's really normal. There was so much trauma bonding and so much emotional roller coaster, so much emotions, that it's really, really common to just continue to reflect. Um, and when you say missing, are you missing in a where you want to get back with that person, or are you just thinking about the person? And tell me kind of what you mean by missing the person. Give me a little bit more of what that means to you as missing the person. What do you mean exactly by that? And that's a great, great, great question, by the way. So tell me a little bit about what's going on, and then tell me what you missing him. How are you missing him? In what way? Let's see. Shalu says, better not ruminating. I know it's not easy, or in the beginning it is not. Yeah, I don't know that it ever does it gets easier. It does get better. But I don't know that it ever goes away. I know that, I think, I don't know if I think it's 3 years for me, and every once in a while I just think of the something crazy that happened, and I get upset with myself all over again for allowing it to continue the length of time that it did. So yeah, it's I don't know that that ever goes away. The reliving the moments, or reliving the events, or just remembering. And I think someone had written something to me, and I don't know if this will make sense to you guys, but there is the person has said that a psychologist told her that there is a chemical that's released in our brain when we first meet them. But I agree, but I disagree. I think that it's something that it doesn't only happen in the love bombing stage. I think that it is something that is really common just throughout the relationship, that we just have this neediness for this person, because we are super empathic people, that we just have this, um, we feel like they need us, and in a sick way, if we feel like that we need them. So yeah, Wilson's, tell me what you mean by missing him. Are you missing him wanting to get back, or just missing maybe the good times, or missing um, what exactly are you missing about him? Tell me, give me a little bit more so I can kind of guide you on that question and comment. And yes, Charlotte, I completely agree with you. It is not easy. It's not easy to, especially if you were with someone, with this person for a long time. If you have that situation where you just were in it for such a long time, it is really, really hard. Okay, so Wilson said, I guess I miss the peace a man I had. I don't know what it is. Maybe the soul tie. I think that, yeah, there is and I'll have to look it up. But there is a chemical that is released in our brains. I can't think of the word right now. And it kind of makes you feel that need for them. So what my suggestion would be, Wilson, is when you start missing him, just go back to figure out what memory, or one or two memories, that were just really, really horrifying, just really scary, or just completely unacceptable. And remember that moment. Go back to that moment at that time. Once you get that missing feeling, go back to that moment. That moment that um, he threatened you, or that moment that he did something completely, he embarrassed you in front of someone, or family members, or friends, or he told a lie on you, and it just, I don't know, you have to put the end to that. For me, it would be one of the times that the machete was pulled on me. So let's just use that as the example. So I would, if I feel like I'm missing this person, I would then remember the machete being pulled on me. And then that would immediately switch my mind from missing him to saying, no, there's no way I can go back to that. There's no way that I want to ever experience that. There's no way that I ever want to remember that. I don't want that moment ever again. And I know that that comes with the person. I don't know if that makes sense, but you want to take yourself back to remembering something that was just really, really horrific or really horrible or something really disgusting that they did to you. And then that's going to help you get out of it's going to switch your mind from missing them to saying, no, I deserve better. I deserve love. I didn't deserve whatever they did to me that day, whatever that thing is. And I'm sure there's probably more than one because there's plenty for me. I had 30 years of it. There's plenty for me. So you just have to just take your mind back to that moment. I hope that that helps. Hi, Sunny Day. How you doing today? Sunny Day said, my narcissistic father just passed away. I was no contact with him. Family members are calling that I don't want to be bothered with, and I don't know how to feel. Um, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry about your loss. I'm very, very sorry about that. So Sunny Day, oh, hold on, let's see. My narcissistic father passed away, and I was okay. It just repeated itself. So, when did your dad pass away? Did his funeral happen already? Has it has the funeral passed? Um, Again, I'm really, really sorry about your dad, and I understand that sometimes distancing yourself and going no contact is the only way that you can feel healthy and feel sane, get your sanity back, because they do know how to take your sanity away. I said my goodbyes to him while he was on his deathbed, and the family members are calling me, and I had no contact with him. Um, oh, so the family members that are calling, are you? He just passed away. Okay. So are you wanting to go to the funeral, or you do not want to go to the funeral? What are your thoughts on the going to the funeral? I am going I am going to go to trauma, not going to his funeral, then harassing me, my family. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that, but I think what you're saying is that going to the funeral is probably going to be really hard for you, and that so, someone is harassing you. Is the family harassing you to go to the funeral? How is where's the harassment coming from? And what type of harassment is it? Let's see. Okay, good. So let's go back. Shalu said, but if you have children with them, as I have, there is then there's more difference, I think. Absolutely. But now I don't miss her. How can you miss them if the narcissists are evil? The narcissist is just evil. Yeah, I think a lot of times, I don't know that when the word miss just means that they miss having someone. They miss maybe the good qualities in that person, because everybody does have good qualities. I can say a lot of things about the narcissist. I won't call him my narcissist. Someone told me stop saying that. So I'm going to say the narcissist. So the narcissist is really good at fixing things. He can cook his butt off. And if anyone calls and needs any assistance and any help, any way, shape, or form, he is there to help that person. So there are good qualities in them. It's just the other side of them that it overpowers the good side. So I think a lot of times when people say miss, they miss maybe the good qualities, and it's probably the missing the body, having a body there. But in this case, this body, yeah, we don't want that. We don't want that at all. And the Wilson said, I cannot and will not go back. So I'm so proud and so happy to hear you say that. That is just music to my ears, joy to my heart, that you won't go back. Wilson says, awesome. That's exactly what I have been doing. On the right track. Then yes, yep. So go back to, if once you get to that point where you're missing them in any way, shape, or form, or you're thinking about them, however it comes, just take yourself back to one of those horrific moments, and yeah, that'll help you. I call it switching. You got to switch. You got to switch your mind from that feeling into remembering who they really are. So yeah, hey DH, how you doing today? How are you? How GH is saying hi everybody. Um, so let's see. Wilson said, makes perfect sense. Hence the reason I made it this far. Absolutely. And we're so proud of you. I'm proud of you for not wanting to go back. I'm proud of you for standing your ground and just learning how to use little techniques. It's really, really important. But like Shalu said, when you have kids, it's really, 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 really hard. But I think that if you figure out what triggers they do to you because they know you so well, and they are gonna try to upset you, that you just gotta stay uh, stonewall, don't react, even if you're furious inside on what they've done to you. Do not let them see a reaction out of you. Do not let them know that it's affecting you. You could be yelling, cursing, screaming, enraged inside. Inside, you could be fuming, but you cannot let them know that what they've done bothers you. Because when they know that it bothers you, guess what they do? They do it even more, and they will continue to. It's like someone who is stabbing someone. That's what narcissists do. It's not a literal stab, but it is a stab. And when narcissists know that they're causing you pain, guess what they're going to do? They're going to keep stabbing you and stabbing you and stabbing you. They're going to continue to stab that wound because they know that it's something that's bothering you. So we have got to have that stone face. We've got to have that stone reaction of just don't say anything or say as little as possible, and just keep it going and don't react to them. I think that's the best way to go. Sunny says, I said I read that already. He just passed away. Wilson said, Sunny Day, Wilson says, so sorry for your loss. Do not answer toxic people yet. Protect your peace as necessary. I say it all the time. By any means necessary, you have to protect your peace. So if those family members are toxic and negative as well, then yeah, you have to do what is right for you. I always say my suggestion always is to go to God in prayer. And God is going to tell you if you should go to the funeral. God is going to tell you who out of that group that you should answer or respond to. And if God tells you don't go, don't go. If God tells you to go, then go and just leave it there and don't have any communication with anyone. But if everyone is um, on you because they want maybe to get a reaction, maybe they're negative, then don't feed into it. It's not a healthy situation for you at all. So we don't want you to be in that. Um, Sunny said, I do not want to go to the funeral. They did some horrible things to me, my father, along with my sisters. Yeah, so it sounds like if you, uh, said your goodbyes already, um, my suggestion again would be pray on it. But it sounds like going is probably going to be worse than not going. It sounds like going is going to create even more drama. It sounds like it's going to create more negativity. It sounds like there's going to be a lot of toxic people there. And if they're narcissists also, it sounds like you may be the scapegoat for them to take all of their anger out on you. So I would definitely tell you to guard yourself. And if God doesn't tell you, if God says go, go, but it doesn't sound like you should be going anywhere near any of them. And just just stay your ground, stand your ground, and stay away. Definitely. DH said, Sonny, I'm so sorry for your loss in your family. Yeah, we're really, really sorry about that. Sunny Day said, feel like I feel like they're going to attack me. Yep, exactly what I just said. For not being in his life. I've been going through no contact with him for 20 years. We had an off on relationship every time I would go back and try. Yeah, so you did your part. You did your part. You tried. You tried. And it was up to him to change his behavior. It was up to him to embrace you as a daughter. It was up to him to love you unconditionally as a daughter and not judge you and not put you down and not do all these nasty things that we know that they do. So my suggestion, and the spirit is telling me to just tell you to just let it lie. Don't allow them to make you feel guilty. Don't allow them to make you feel like you are doing something wrong. You are protecting yourself. You are shielding yourself from these people. And sometimes, unfortunately, I did a video one time and it talks about narcissists run in packs, and it's scary, but it is a true thing. They run in packs, meaning they find other narcissists, or they have other narcissists, and they will gang up like a gang, and they will bully someone who is sweet, who is kind, who maybe doesn't quite stand up for themselves, or someone that they know they can push into a corner, and it's not a healthy thing. So the spirit is telling me that you're doing the right thing, and don't let them make you feel guilty, and just pray and ask God that He um, came to God in the end, and that he asked for forgiveness for everything that he has done. But my suggestion would be, the Spirit says to just move on with your life and don't allow them to tear you down and bring you down. Okay, sweetie? So let's see. Um, Wilson said, yes, absolutely. DH said, you are absolutely right. Everyone does have good qualities. I'm glad you said that. Yeah. We can all say a lot of horrific things about them. But even if it's a opportunist type of deal, um, they do have some good characteristics. They're they're not they're probably 99% evil and demonic, but they do have that 1% where they do have certain traits that are nice, which is what attracted us to them in the beginning, even though a lot of it was fake. But yeah, some of them do have really good traits. Some of them have nice traits about them. Let's see. Sunny Day said he would do things like attack me. It's a long story. I am really upset now. Oh, well, we're going to send you love. Sunny, we're sending you love. We're sending you comfort. Um, everyone, let's send Sunny love. We don't want you to be upset. We don't want you to be emotional. We don't want you to feel guilty. You didn't do anything wrong. Baby girl, you didn't do anything wrong. I want you to know that. You tried and tried and tried. And that's what we all do. That's why we are super empathic people. All of us here are exactly the same type of character. And we've tried and tried and forgive and forgave and forgive and forgave and forgave and forgave and forgive. We have that forgiven spirit, and we've done it over and over and over. And narcissists, unfortunately, are the type of people that, no, the more you forgive them, the more you show forgiveness to them, they poop and shit all over you. Excuse my French, but that's what they do. It's a disgusting trait that they have, but they always bite the hand that feeds them. They always do, and I don't know why they do that, but it's the very people who try with them, the very people who are forgiving, the very people who will go above and beyond for them, and make excuses for them, and all the other things that we do. That's what they do, unfortunately. So we don't want you to be upset. We're sending you love, and we're sending you just we just want you to be in a peaceful place. So I don't want you to be upset, and because you didn't do anything wrong. Let's see. Okay. Hey, Rosa. How are you, love? I was watching one of your videos today when you were in the Uber with your Uber driver. Let's see. Rosa said, because we are empath, we feel so um, we have emotions not like narcs. Yep. We are not we are not robust, feel, remember. Oh, yeah, something happened with the typo. Sorry about that. Let's see. Sunny said I had not spoken to him in over 2 years, and on and when I did speak with him, he was on his deathbed too. Yeah. I'm so sorry, honey. I completely understand. And I, the spirit is telling me that you are feeling guilty. And I want you to know that if you are feeling guilty, you don't have to feel guilty. I don't want you to feel guilty. If you tried and it failed, you are the one you were the bigger person. If you tried over and over again, then there isn't anything that any of us can do with with the narcissist. It's just who they are as people. So I know because it's your dad, it's a different dynamic in the relationship, because it's blood. But you tried and you tried and you tried. So just know that you tried, and um, that's all we can do is try. So yeah, but you have to protect your heart, and you have to protect yourself for sure. Let's see. DH said, I'm great. Thank you. Grateful for everyone here on this channel, sharing their testimonies. Thank you so much for doing these lives. Yeah, I told you guys yesterday, and I always tell you guys help me. You encourage me. Sometimes I just want to say, I just want to give up. I don't want to. I just want to stay in the bed sometimes, and I just said, oh, but no, you guys encourage me. I feel like our healing journey has to continue. We have to help each other. We have to keep going. So I know that these are absolutely really important for you guys and us, all of us, to move forward, to succeed, and to just know that it does get better as we go on. So yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys. Thank you. Shalu said she is making me to love her no more. Yep. Um, she had that evil smirk on her face. How many of you know about the evil smirk that they do? And those eyes, they give you those eyes and they give you that smirk. We know about that. That was around February in this year. Yep. While 1 March, while in March, I um, departed from Gambia. It's like I now I'm not sure what the last sentence means. It's like I have, oh, okay, I got it. It's like I have no family in Gambia. Oh, so where are the kids, Shalu? Are the kids there? What country are the kids in? And are you able to see the kids? Um, so yeah, where are the kids and are you able to see them? DH says mine was actually 50-50 of good and bad. Yeah, but 50 of the good was always spent with others. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, that's to make themselves look like they're good people. So they pretend with others. I know about that all so well. And 50 was bad, but I noticed was shown when it came to me, I feel like I had an advantage because I did. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Rosa said, Sunny, Rosa says, look at the name you chose to use. I love it. Rosa, I love you. I see your light. Jesus loves you. Um, go into nature and meditate. Absolutely. Yep, I agree. 100%. Go out into the sun and just take in the sun, let it hit your face, and just talk to God, like she said, and love on Jesus because he loves you. Absolutely. DH said, not live with this man. Yep. I do pray for him. I do forgive him. That is awesome because forgiveness is not for them, it's for us, for sure. So, yes. But that doesn't mean I have to go back. Yep. To him. I feel really bad for the people who actually live with them. And I know that that hurts. Yeah. If they're still living with them, you guys are still living with them. We're praying. We're praying today that God gives you an out. We're praying that God gives you an avenue. We're praying that God gives you the door of opening that you can just flee, or that God sends them packing and running and to never return again. In Jesus' name. Oh, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Sonny said, thanks. Correction, it was he and his sisters and other family members who ganged up, yep, on me over the 40 years. Yeah. Yep. And Spirit is saying that if you go to the funeral, they're going to do exactly the same thing to you. So, pray on it for yourself for sure. But, all roads are leading to and all, it's, I would say, don't go. They're going to they're going to do exactly to you exactly what I just read out loud. They're going to continue to gang up on you. They're going to continue to point the finger at you and blame you because in narcissists' um, minds, everyone else is the problem. Everyone else is the cause of everything going bad. And they don't take an accountability for anything that they do. So they're going to blame you. They're going to point the finger at you. And they are going to bully you. And they are going to attack you at the funeral if you go. That's what the Spirit is telling me. So I would tell you to just really be really, really careful. Um, okay, Shalu says, I departed from Belgium. I went to Gambia. My children are in the Netherlands. Okay, so are you able to talk to the kids? Can you video chat with the kids? Can you call them on the phone and talk to them? Do you have communication with them since you're not in the same place with them? Do you have some kind of communication that you can talk to them through? Video chatting probably would be a really good way to communicate with them. And I just hope that everything works out for you. Um, and, your trip to Belgium is a good one, and that, you do whatever you can. I always say, I don't know how old the kids are, but just call them. If they hang up on you, call again and call again and call again. Keep trying if that's happening. But if you're able to talk to them, if you're able to communicate with them, I would just tell you to call as much as you can. Um, so I hope that you're able to talk to them for sure. So Sunny says, thank you, Rosa. I will do Rosa, I will do. I have to go now. I have to talk to my sister, my sisters who are loving and supportive of me, and it's my aunties, his sisters, who are brutal to me. Well, I'm so grateful for your sisters, Sonny. I'm so grateful for them. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad that you do have support. I'm so glad that you have people on your side. I'm so glad that God is covered you with your wonderful sisters. And I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much. We love you. And I hope that everything works out and have a wonderful, wonderful day. And again, sorry for your loss, but you don't have anything to feel guilty about. Okay, love? So have a wonderful day. Sunny said, I'm definitely not going, no matter. I'm going, matter of fact, I'm going to go into hibernation for no contact. Guess what? You are doing the absolute best thing. Shield and cover yourself. You need love and you need peace and you need happiness and joy in your life. So if that's what it means, by any means necessary, go ahead and do it, baby girl. Absolutely 100%. So I support you. We support you 100%. Absolutely. So yeah, so tell me, how are you guys doing today? What are some other concerns that you guys are having? What are some, do you have any questions? Anything you want to talk about? Today is the day that we're opening up, and you guys get to talk about whatever it is you want to talk about, whatever support, whatever questions that you have. Definitely, let's talk about it for sure. DH says, the Wilsons 2 years sounds like a long time. It has only been a month and a half for me. But you know what, DH, you're gonna get to that point too. And as I told you already, it's gonna get easier. It's gonna get better. And guess what? It's also gonna get sweeter. It's gonna get sweeter and sweeter and sweeter. The further away you get from this person, the longer the no contact goes. You are just gonna get to a better mentally you're going to get better. Spiritually you're going to get better. Closer to God is going to just it's going to be so much better, the relationship. And just it's just going to be sweeter and sweeter and sweeter. So just hold on, and just prepare, because it's coming. Yeah, it's going to get better, I promise you. um, Sonny said no contact has been whipping, yep, had whipping them into having respect for me. Yep. You know why? Because they can't get to you. And that bothers narcissists. When narcissists can't get to you, it eats them up inside. It really bothers them that you are standing your ground, and they're angry with you, even though you didn't do anything wrong. This is the twisted side of a narcissist. Narcissists will be mad at you for the things that they did to you, because you stand your ground and you say, I'm not taking it no more. They don't want you to stand up for yourself. They don't want you to have boundaries. They don't want you to be like, nope, no, bro, no, sis, nope, that's not happening. I'm not going to allow that. They don't want us to have that kind of mindset. You know what kind of mindset they want us to have? They want us to be weak. They want for us to allow them to walk all over us. They want to be able to do whatever they want to do to us, treat us how they want to treat us, say whatever they want to say, do whatever they want to do to us. And they want us to just take it. They want us to bend over and just take the abuse, and that's not what we're doing. We're not doing it. We're in 2022. There is no reason why anyone, I don't care who it is, there's no reason why in 2022 that anyone should be taking any abuse from anyone. Because if it's a kid, they gotta go. If it's a husband, he gotta go. If it's a wife, she has to go. If it's a sister, she has to go. If it's a mother, she has to go. We've come to the point where we have so much support. We have God on our side. 2022, we are not putting up with people treating us like trash. We're not putting up with people treating us like garbage. We're not doing that anymore. We've done that for way too long. We're standing up for ourselves, and that's what narcissists do not like. They don't like for us to stand up for ourselves at all. Let's see. DH said, Wilson, but I know how badly it hurts. Yep. I'm wondering, God willing, if I'm going, excuse me, God willing, if I'm still here, where will I be in the thoughts of him? 2 years. I hope in that time it won't hurt me as much it is now. Um, I want to say that it's a different kind of hurt. I can only speak for myself. Um, I've forgiven the narcissist. Um, I am working on forgiving myself. But the hurt, you do get episodes where all of those emotions come up again, but it's not as much, because when you really add two and two together, it does equal four, because you know that you are no longer in that mess. You know that you're no longer in that negative environment. And so you get up feeling happy, you get up feeling joyful, you get up thanking God that He's relieved you and He's given you your freedom. It's a different type of feeling, but trust me, you're going to get there, and we are just taking one day at a time. We are worrying about today. We're not worrying about tomorrow. We're worrying about today, and today says that you are X amount of days free from this horrific person that does not deserve you. Okay? Let's see. Rosa said, Sunny, book a one-on-one session with her. She can go deep. Oh, that's sweet. I appreciate that. Thank you, Rosa. Trust me, it helps. This is a long journey. Some people take years. Yeah. Don't let no one tell you when or that you should be healed by now. Yeah. Everyone has their own journey. Everyone has their own path. Everyone has their own um, timing on healing. And I have to tell you, even if it's years, there's still things that you're still gonna, I don't know what it is, and I wish I could give you an answer, but it's still years later, there are still some things that it still cuts deep, because we are such caring people and we're such loving people, and in our minds we would never do those things to them. And they don't have that same respect for us that we give them. So yeah, it's a hard one. And yes, if you want to connect for a one-on-one coaching session, I'll put my email in the description area. We can definitely talk if you want to do that for sure. Let's see. Shalu says, I have no contact with my children. My daughter is now 9 and my son is 5. Oh, um, I'm so sorry. Are you able to call? Um, can you call on the phone, or you're not allowed to call? I'm not sure how that works in the Netherlands, but is there a reason why? Tell me what's going on, why you're not able to have contact with them. That'll kind of give me a little bit more insight. Let's see. The Wilson said, out of sight. I love it. I love it. Out of sight, out of mind. It was a 6-year relationship. I blocked him and didn't look back. Look at me. Watch me. Mm. Yes, I'm throwing you kisses through the live. That is awesome. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. You are doing the absolute best thing, and you are holding your ground. You're keeping yourself protected. You're shielding yourself. You're keeping yourself covered. And that's the best way to go. So you are doing the absolute correct thing. I love it. That is awesome. DH Wilson said, hang in there. They are cruel balls. Yes, they are. Absolutely. Rosa said, did the narc ever hide your items? You know, I don't know if anyone else um, had that experience. But I don't know the answer to that. I know that things would be moved in a different spot. Or I know I left something somewhere, and or I could never find there. You know what? I just thought of something. God just gave me something. There are some items that I've looked for years, and I've only have no idea what happened to them. Rosa, I just had a revelation. There are some there was some earrings. Oh my gosh. There was some earrings. Huh. There were some earrings that his sister had given me. And after getting the earrings, I remember putting the earrings in a drawer. And I went away to Barbados. And when I came back, I never saw those earrings ever again. And I remember looking for those earrings for a long time. And then, you know what's so funny? I actually thought about those earrings yesterday. It just came to me that I moved again, and I've never seen those earrings ever again. Did the narcissist take the earrings? I can't tell you if he did. Um, but it's a possibility. It is a complete possibility. Oh, I just had a revelation. That is scary. Let's see. Let's see. Um, okay. Charlotte said, what about the religious narcissist? We may have to do that one tomorrow. Oh boy, listen. The religious narcissist, that's a great topic. So this is my opinion. My opinion in that is um they use God as a scapegoat. They use God as a scapegoat to make others feel that they um, are good people, to make others feel that they want to. It's all a trick. in my opinion, it's all a trick. There are a lot of pastors. There are a lot of reverends. There are a lot of people high in the church who are complete narcissists, and and usually the people who are close to them, maybe the people who work with them, or the people who live with them, or the people who know them very well, are the ones who see that other side. But yeah, religious narcissists is absolutely a thing, and a lot of their minds, they think that they are God, that you are to bow down to them, and that you are to worship them, and that you are to do whatever they tell you to do. So yeah, the religious narcissists are probably some of the most dangerous narcissists, because they will use the Bible in vain to 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 slap you, to hit you, to abuse you. They'll use it against you, but not in a good way, in a bad way. So yeah, absolutely. They're really scary, really scary. Um, the Wilson said, God did not put us here to suffer. You're absolutely correct. He put us here to love. God is love. God is love. And He didn't put us here to suffer at all. Love is not supposed to hurt. You are absolutely correct. I still have my days when I miss my family, but stay strong. Your Prince Charming is coming. Absolutely. To everyone, whoever is not there yet. Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? For me, I'm just working on myself. I have so many things that I have going on, some businesses that I'm taking care of, and right now it's about me and God and my kids, and just taking one day at a time. And when that right person comes, I'll accept him. But in the meantime, I'm not putting up with nonsense. In the meantime, I'm not taking abuse. In the meantime, I'm not going to allow someone to tear me down. I'm not going to allow someone to uh, to remove my crown ever again. I'm keeping my crown on, and it's straight, and I want every single one of you to do the exact same thing. So we are going to stay positive, we're going to stay loving, we're going to stay true to ourselves and who we are, knowing that we deserve, like she said, that prince or that queen or that princess, for sure. So that's what we're going to do, and that's what we're pressing towards, for sure. DH said, Wilson, DH said, I'm glad I did the same. Right now, I'm just spending time with my loved ones and appreciating all the love from God and my true family and friends. Thank you all. Thank you. I'll hang in. God is good and God is amazing. God is amazing. He is magnificent. He is wonderful. He is majesty. And God is love. God is love. And we have to spread more love. There's a lot of hate in this world, and there's a lot of suffering in this world. But I really believe that if we turn things around by just spreading love and spreading positivity, our kids are going to be happy. That way, in turn, the next generation is going to be happier. But if we just keep taking this abuse and allowing this abusiveness to come into our lives, it's just this vicious, ugly cycle, unfortunately. The Wilson said, yes, DH, yes. It's hard, but we deserve better. Absolutely. And we have better. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. And yep, the Wilsons, I say this all the time. And mine, I just repeated. I think I did it. I said it probably about 20 times already for the day. And I say it, and it goes, no weapon formed against, and because I have kids, no weapon formed against me or my children shall prosper, and it will always boomerang and return to sender. You know, letting God know and letting the universe know, letting whoever knows that we're trusting in God, and that no weapon, I don't care what weapon it is not, we are covered. We are covered. It cannot come here, and whatever weapon that they are trying to send to us, it goes, it boomerangs and it goes right back to them where it belongs. Exactly where it belongs. So we're not going to wish bad on anyone, because we know that when we wish bad, it comes back. But we're going to just forgive them. We're going to be happy. We're going to be loving. And we're going to say, no weapon formed against me or my children shall prosper, and it will always boomerang and return to sender. And if we don't have kids, just say, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, and it will always boomerang and return to sender. That way, whatever they're sending, we're sending it right back. We're telling it to, a boomerang does one thing. You can send a boomerang as far as you can send it. But guess what it does every single time? It comes right back to you. And that's what we're doing. We're boomeranging the weapon, whatever that weapon is that they're wishing or they're thinking or they're trying against us, we're sending it right back to them. Amen. Amen. Okay, and that's what we're doing. Um, let's see. Hi, Annie. How are you today? Hi, Sweetie Pie. Come on in. Hi, Mocha. How are you today? Come on in. Hi. Yeah, Mocha said, hello, everyone. Self-care is key. I was in an entanglement with a narcissist for 25 years, so-called married 25. I am divorced. I divorced him 5 years ago. The best thing ever. I am super grateful, and no kids with him. That is a testimony, and we are so grateful for you. We're so grateful that you stopped by today. Thank you for joining us. And I'm sorry that you had to experience that experience with him. And I'm grateful that you are out. I'm grateful that you are in a great space. And I'm also grateful that you did not have kids with him, because then it continues. The saga continues once you do have kids. So it was a blessing for sure. So yeah, I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for coming on in. And she said no contact is definitely key. It's the only way that we keep our sanity. It's the only way that we stay healthy. It's the only way that we stay mentally healthy. And it's the only way that we can start working on our self healing and our self love. And then joining back to getting back to that space where we are even more connected with God. So that's who keeps us grounded and safe and sane. Absolutely. So yeah, we are so happy. Mocha Annie said yes, yes, yes. Um, the Wilson said yes, they do, and they steal too. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they steal. Absolutely, they steal. But they accuse you of stealing. Um, Wilson said they want you to think you are going crazy. I know exactly what that is. I thought that I was losing my mind. When I tell you, I was like, when a dog chases his tail, that was me. I can't sugarcoat it. I can't tell you any. I literally I thought that someone was had their hands on my throat and was choking the life out of me. That's how I felt. I felt like I was gonna wind up. I literally thought I was gonna wind up either in the crazy house, or one morning, um, shortly after the discard, I almost drove over the bridge that I was go to work. I accelerated, and for a split second, I was like, I can't. I literally thought I was going crazy. I almost literally drove right off of the bridge, but God said, not so. God said, not so. You have children, and I love you, and you are not going to allow any any person, and in this case, any man, to make you forget who I am. And I had to just bring it back and just remind myself of who I belong to. And yeah, so yes, absolutely, they do make you feel like you're going to go crazy. But guess what? I can't nobody tell me any different. It's done intentionally. It is intentional to make you feel because they're crazy and they want you to join them. And oh no, we're not doing that. Absolutely. Hi, Amy Sky. Hi, how you doing? Amy says, yes, hid my frying pan. Weird, weirdo. Weirdos. Absolutely. Yeah, they absolutely are. They really, really are. Annie said, if it's things you care about, they may take it. Probably did. Yeah. Yep. Scary. Really, really scary. DH said Wilson. DH said, "Amen. Thank you so much for that." Yeah, absolutely. Annie said, "He took my baby earrings. He broke my favorite painting." I'm sorry, honey. Oh my goodness. Annie said, "Oh, the religious ones are the worst." Yes, they are. They really are. And we have a lot of them um, right now who are, a lot of the pastors are big on social media. They have really big churches, but they're, you can see that they're narcissists. They're complete narcissists, 100%. Um, let's see. Oh yeah, big time. Big tricks. Yep, absolutely. Wilson, DH Wilson said, praying God give you strength. You got this. Yes. Absolutely. I agree. Mocha said, I was married to one. Ooh, you were married to a pastor, Mocha? I think that's what you were telling us. Wow. He had a side chick. Mocha, guess what? He probably had more than one. A lot of times they have multiple supply. It may not be grade A supply, it may not be empathic supply, but it doesn't matter. As long as it's supply, a lot of times, and I'm sorry to tell you this, and I didn't realize and learn this till after, but a lot of times they have multiple supply on the back burner just in case one supply runs out, they can run to the next one. So it's all strategic, which is unfortunate, but that's a lot of times that's what they do. Let's see. DH said, Wilson's DH said, thank you. Praying for you too. Absolutely. Annie is sending kisses, guys. I love you, Annie. Hey, Tom, how you doing? What's good? We're doing good. We are just having an open discussion today. Whatever you guys want to talk about, whatever questions you have, or whatever testimony that you have, we're here. Today is a open forum, Q&A, open discussion, whatever you guys want to talk about. That's what we are talking about. Yo, Tom said, yo. I love it. Annie is saying hi. Um, and Tom said, "Let's spread the love." Yes, I love you guys. We every day. That's all we. Annie, tell him, tell him, tell him that's what we do. You guys, tell him. DH, tell him. Oh my goodness. Rosa, tell him we spread love. That's what we do. Annie, Tom is saying hi. Annie says, kids are the ones who need protection the most. Yeah. And I think it's really important that we show kids what a healthy environment, what a healthy home, what a healthy mindset looks like, so that they don't repeat the same cycle and do the same thing to their kids, and then it's a vicious cycle. Because I really believe this. I believe that narcissism is a learned behavior, and most of the time they learn it from someone that they live with. You guys tell me if you agree or not, but that, from what I'm seeing and what I've learned the last few years, it looks to me that that's where it's learned. So you either decide to follow in the same path and the same traits as with what you've learned, or you decide, which is how you become the empath, is you decide that I'm not going to be that way. That's not how I'm going to live my life. I'm going to be loving and I'm going to be caring. I'm going to spread love and positivity. So, yeah, absolutely. I really do believe that. Um, let's see. DH Wilson said, "Thank you so much. Much love to you." Annie said, "I'm fine, I think." Why you think you're fine, Annie? You not okay today? What's wrong? Um, Mocha Wilson said, "No contact is key." Yes, yes, yes. No contact. Everybody put no contact in the comment section. No contact at all. When I tell you no contact, no contact. And if you have kids, and I say this all the time, if you have kids, text or email and only talk about the kids. And that's it. Nothing else. Don't communicate. Don't scold them. Don't preach to them. Take it from me. It's a waste of time. Don't preach to them. Don't scold them. Don't tell them anything if it's not related to the kids, on when they are going to, when you're going to see the kids, or when they're going to pick the kids up, or what, um, schedule wise, or anything relating to the kids health wise, that kind of stuff. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Annie said 25 years. Oh my God. Yeah. Yep. Shalu said, in the Bible, King James Version is also written that Yahweh God created also evil. Yeah, I've heard people talk about that. It's that choice that we make, that we have a decision to make, to be either evil or either to be good. I'm showing my age now, but when I was growing up, when I would watch TV, I don't watch TV. I stopped watching TV. It's just too much. Um, Negativity. But I remember when I was growing up, you used to see, they used to have shows, and the person would be thinking in their mind, and then they would show a devil on one end, and then they would show an angel on the other end, and the devil would be telling them, "Hey, do this bad thing." And then the angel would be telling them, "No, that's not right. You shouldn't be doing that." So I think that it's all a choice that we all make. It's up to us to decide if we're going to be do good, or if we're going to be evil. So yeah. Yes, Annie said yes, true. Shalu said the narcissists use the ring almost as a trap. Yeah, well, you know, the ultimate, well, one of the ultimate, so we've talked about this before. So some of the ultimate traps is getting someone to move to another state or another country away from their family and friends. So they will isolate, a narcissist will isolate you from your friends and family. So that's one of the ultimate things that they do. Getting you married, that way they feel that they have complete control over you, or getting you pregnant, or if you're a woman, entrapping the man to get you pregnant. Those are some of the things that they do to entrap you, for sure. Yeah, I agree. Annie said, yeah, all day, every day was crazy. I almost killed myself. Yeah, yep. It's now that I look back, I just shake my head and say, wow, I was really, in a dark place. But thank God, I'm so grateful for today. I'm just grateful for God to just that He got me out of that, and I'm glad that He got you guys out of that too. And Annie, for sure. Annie said, until I realized I wasn't the problem. Yep. He was acting so weird. It was clearly not me. Very scary. Absolutely. I agree. Mocha said, yes, he was a so called pastor. I knew that's what you were saying. Oh my goodness. I knew it. Now they're living in our old house. Really? Really? I can't believe that. That is insane. Oh boy, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. But it sounds like you are way past that, so I'm really grateful for that. Rosa said, I hope we all understand that this is an absolute spiritual attack. It is spiritual warfare. Absolutely. And did everyone here have abuse or sexual abuse in their childhood? Hmm, that's a really good question. Um, I would say that my dad, I would say that my dad is a narcissist. Um, he ruled with an iron fist, but he learned that from my grandfather. And as far as I can remember, I don't remember having any childhood abuse. No. Um, Ooh, that's a topic, a day's topic in itself, Rosa, for sure. Annie said, don't forget the one point they do so much lies that they get lost in it. Oh, they don't even know what they're talking about half the time. Every time they tell a story, the story is always a little bit different or all the way different, or like they add on the most weirdest, craziest things in the story that it doesn't make sense. Hey Michelle, how you doing today? Hey, hey, hey. Hi, and Michelle is saying hi everybody. Yes, come on in. We're having an open discussion today, Miss Michelle. We are just talking. Yep, and Michelle says she thinks that it's a learned behavior. I really do think it is a learned behavior. I think that someone in their childhood, they saw, and then, it's funny because I always say this. I say I married my father. I married a man just like my father. Very, very, a lot of similarities. And it's really scary, but that's a lot of times that's what we do. So yep, Annie said, yes, just talk about it shows that they are they all act the same until you see it. Then they get scared. Once they're scared, they're dangerous. Yeah, they run and then they are very, very dangerous. And once they see that once they know that you see right through them and you know exactly who they are, that's when the mask comes off. Absolutely 100%. Annie said, I love you too, hun. DH says, Michelle, DH said, it's definitely a learned behavior and it is so sad. Yep, yes, it is. Tom, DH is saying hi. Michelle said, no contact. Narc, be gone. I love it, Michelle. I love it, love it, love it. Annie said, I'm exhausted. Yes, I'm lost. Oh, sorry. I'm exhausted. I lost my mom. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I lost my mom recently. Before that, I lost my good friend. Um, too much sometimes. Oh, honey, I didn't mean to laugh. I thought you meant the other way when you were saying exhausted. Sorry. Um, I'm so sorry. I am so, so sorry. Well, we're sending love and support to you as always. So, yeah, definitely just trust God, go to God, and do your paintings which you love, and that I know that that helps you, get to that calm, quiet space. So definitely, use that as your resource to get all your um, your anger and your frustration out for sure. Let's see. DH said, I believe everyone has narcissistic traits to a certain degree, but some are malignant. Narcissists is something else and very sad. It was hold on, I was hurt as a child. Oh, I'm sorry. And started picking up ugly traits. Yeah. I realized I was wrong and I asked God to forgive me. Yep. And I changed my ways completely. Yep. My son, however, is a narcissist because his father is very narcissistic. The worst one in my life. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so, so sorry. And you know what? Pray over your son. Pray over your son and work with him. Talk to him and just talk to him. Be there for him and look and see what the triggers are and try to get him to switch it when he's upset. Switch to something positive. It is a lot of work. I was noticing that my son was doing the same behaviors, a lot of the same behaviors as my ex-husband. And it's we moved, and I noticed that since we moved out of the house where the narcissists live, things are a lot better. My son is doing so well. Even my daughter and I were saying that this is months now, and he's been so good. So continue to pray. God answers prayers. Don't give up. Pray without ceasing. Cover your son. Pray over your son and just believe it and just see that he is getting better. And when you notice that he is doing things that's better, reward him, verbally reward him, take him out for ice cream or just little something small just to let him know that you appreciate him because you see that he's trying. I think that that does help a lot in the process. And it is a process and it's just day by day. So, and I'm really sorry about that. Mocha DH said, thank you for sharing your testimony. Yeah, absolutely. And everyone welcome Mocha. We're so happy to have you, Mocha. DH says, no contact is key. Absolutely. DH said, we all have a free will. Yep. We have all have that choice and we all have that decision if we're going to do what we saw in my case, if I'm going to do what I saw my father, how I saw my father behaving, or if I'm going to do things differently. Um, so yeah, I'm going to have to wrap up soon. My daughter's going to get off and then my battery actually is going to about to die. Let's see. Annie said, I felt it. I felt it that way. Yeah, absolutely. Rosa said the narc hid my wedding ring. Oh, so sad. So, so sad. You know what, though? You know what, Rosa? Tell him he can have it. Tell him he can have it. He can have it. You don't need it. Tell him it holds too many negative memories. Tell him he can have it. Absolutely. It's his. Or give it to somebody else and let them deal with that issue. Annie DH said, I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah, absolutely. Shalu said on YouTube's spiritual whistleblower. I heard of that name before, but sometimes she cusses and cusses too much in her videos. Yeah. While she is also an expert about narcissists. Narcissists. Yeah, everybody check her out. I don't know why that name sounds really, really familiar. Um, Let's see. Mocha says the narc was plotting my death. Yeah, yep. Mocha, yeah, Rosa and I, and it was one other person. I can't think of who it is right now, but yeah, that's what they do. When they realize that you know exactly who they are, once the veil is off, once the mask is off, once they know that you've wised up and that you're not taking their nonsense and their garbage anymore, and they want to replace you with someone else, that's what they do. They plan it. They really do. Same thing happened to me. Same thing happened to Rosa, and I know there's one other person. I can't think who it is. I'm not sure if she's on the live right now. Let's see. Rosa said you don't want to meet a tyranny in church. They are EA. What does that mean? Uh, tyranny works the church. Um, Explain, Rosa. What do you mean by that? Let's see. Uh, Wilson said, Annie, sending an ear hug and prayers to all the way from Phoenix. Oh, that's so sweet. Sorry for your loss. I love it. Annie said, okay, sending kisses. Michelle says, wow, Mocha. Yep, absolutely. That is absolutely crazy. Yeah, so sorry about that, Mocha. Shalu said, I get rid of the wedding ring. Yeah. You know, I have to do that. I have it somewhere. We moved. I don't know where it is, but I do. I think I'm gonna just take it to the pawn shop and get rid of it. I just have to find it. Let's see. Thank you, Wilson. Yep. I just feel in grief for years. Oh, I'm so sorry, Annie. We're sending you hugs and love as always. We love you. Michelle said, I'm glad your son is doing well. Yeah, he's doing so much better. My daughter and I said that we were going to plan we're not sure yet, but we're going to plan something, um, just something simple, just to let him know that we appreciate him, that he's been trying so hard. He's been going to church, and I love it. He's just been doing so good. Yep. Michelle said, pray over your kids. Absolutely. And don't stop. Don't do it one day, do it all the time. It's really, really imperative that we continue to do that. We have to do that and give them love. Absolutely. Annie said, Mocha, yes, glad you're here. Always be vigilant. Um, they have they have memory. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Mocha said, thank you all. Absolutely. Wilson said, Mocha, what? That's terrible. Yeah, yep, it's a real thing. And he said, vigilant. Stay vigilant for sure. Absolutely. Um, let's see. Michelle said, work effortlessly to develop that empathic within your children. Yeah, but we have to show our kids. I tell my daughter all the time, don't let anybody run over you. And when someone is not treating you right, you get out of there. You don't stay. I try to show her, look at my example, and don't allow anybody to treat you that way ever. You don't deserve that. And when you see that happening, you run. You get out of there quickly. Annie said, bless you all. Yes, very sad. DH said, my son is an adult now. I appreciate everything you're saying. I am a grandma. He gave me three grandkids, so the grandkids are so far. I see their little traits in them too, and it's very hard for me. They don't. Oh, but we're gonna keep praying. We're gonna keep praying. We're gonna pray without ceasing. We're gonna continue to pray over them. We're gonna pray over your son, 100%. We're not gonna stop, regardless of what it's a choice. So it's work, but they can change. It is possible. So we're just going to keep praying. Annie says, when you feel danger from them, you're right, run in silence. Oh, you know that's my motto. Move in silence. That's my motto. DH said, live with me and my son, and I barely started discussing this. It's very hard. It's very hard. His father turned out to be the abuser of my daughter. Oh, I'm so sorry, which is his stepdaughter. And it broke my heart. I didn't know. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. I'm so sorry. How is your daughter? Mm. I'm sending love and I'm sending prayers to you, and I'm so sorry. And how is your daughter doing? How is she? Oh, just give her a lot of love. Just give her a lot of love. Give her a lot of love and be patient with her, and pray over her 100%. And I'm so, so sorry. I'm so, so sorry. Whew. Mm. Um, mm. Jesus, Jesus. Mm. What is your daughter's first name so we can put her in prayer? Oh boy, I'm so sorry. Charlo said we need also a physical and spiritual detox from the narcissist. Yeah, STDs, etc. Yeah, that's a. Ooh, these are scared. That's a really scary thing, because they sleep with just almost anyone. Um, and if we're married, we're thinking that we can trust them. And so yeah, that's a scary thing as well. So yeah, I agree. Oh, God blocked it. Oh, that is yeah, that's awesome. Um the Wilson said, Mocha, amen. DA said, thank you, everyone, for all your love and support and your prayers and your encouragement. Absolutely. That's why we're here. That is absolutely why we're here. Much love and prayers to you all. Thank you. We appreciate you. Wilson said, yes, I will be back. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. I found my home. We love you. We love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The support is so welcoming. Thanks for all you do. That we don't have a choice anymore. That we have to. We need this. We There's so many people need this. My battery is at 5%. My battery is about to die. But we need this. We need the support. We need the love. We need the encouragement. We need the outlet. Look, in a space where we can tell how we feel, because other people are not going to understand what we've been through, because if they haven't been through it, they don't know what we're going through. They don't know what we feel. So here we can everyone can tell each other how we're feeling, and we're going to do is support and love each other, because we know that we've been through something similar. So yeah, for sure, absolutely. Oh, I can barely see my screen. Um, um, Annie said, I don't say it from a victim point, but they destroy so much. It's crazy. It's nice to share. We mostly live similar things. Yep. Keep moving in silence. Absolutely. And it's hard. Hope all is fine with you. Yep, I agree. Michelle said, I don't hear anything. You can't hear me? Oh boy. You can't hear me. Can you guys hear me? Oh boy. Hi Mercedes. How are you today? Salam alaikum. Yes. What are we talking about? Um, Are we for or against? Well, we are just talking about our experience. We're about to wrap up right now. We've been on. I'll come back, I'll do another live tomorrow around the same time. Usually around 3-ish, I usually start. But we're just talking about our experience with narcissists. We're talking about what we've been through. We're talking about we're sharing our testimonies. We're being supportive. We're sharing love. We're encouraging each other. We're being supportive of each other. So yeah, absolutely. We're so happy to have you. Um, and oh, good. Wilson said, I can hear you fine. Yeah, 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 yeah. So, what I think I'm gonna do tomorrow, because today I love it. Today was great. We talked about a lot of great things. We were able to help and encourage so many other people. So tomorrow, maybe I say let's come back tomorrow around 3-ish, and we're gonna do we're just going to do another continuation of an open forum where we get to talk about whatever we want to talk about. So around 3 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, we'll come back and we'll just continue this conversation for tomorrow. Oh, and my phone died. My phone completely died, and my daughter's gonna call. So yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm so happy that you are joining all the new subscribers. I'm so happy that you have come and joined this kingdom family. We trust in God. We love God. We have all been through the journey some way, somehow, whether it be through a family member, a spouse, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a sister, a coworker. We've all been through that where we've had a narcissist in our life, or we still have narcissists in our lives, and we're just sharing and we're being supportive. So I love you and I appreciate every single one of you. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. Remember that you are a part of God's kingdom, and God loves you more than anything in this world, and I love you as well. And if you want to connect for a one-on-one coaching session, I'm going to put my email in the description area. I would love to connect with you, and come back tomorrow around, I'm going to start probably around maybe 2:30, 3 o'clock tomorrow. We'll come back and we'll just continue today's topic. So I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Have a wonderful and blessed evening. And I want to see you come back tomorrow so we can continue our open discussion. Okay. So I love you guys and have a wonderful evening. Be safe, guys. Love you. Bye, Kingdom.